All right, let's talk about one of the biggest headaches in Arma 3's Invade and Annex, the radio. We're going to show you how to turn all that chaotic noise into your #1 tactical tool. Let's get into it.
I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? You're trying to move with your squad, listening for enemy armor, or desperately calling for a medic, but you can't hear a thing over the constant radio chatter. It's not just annoying, it's what gets you and your team wiped out.
And yeah, this slide, it just nails it. This is exactly what the general channel sounds like, right? It's this messy flood of super important intel, random jokes, and people asking for a ride all at once. How are you supposed to pick out the one message that'll save your life? This chaos is the single biggest thing holding back good teamwork.
But hey, that's what we're here to fix. We're going to walk through how to tame that chaos, get your radio set up the right way, understand all the tools you have, and really master combat comms. Trust me, it's going to make all the difference.
Okay, so let's get right to the root of it. The whole problem with radio spam comes from people not understanding what the general channel is actually for. It's not supposed to be a global chat room. Its job is actually super specific and honestly pretty limited.
And that's pretty much it. You gotta think of it like the big red emergency button. It's for server-wide announcements or for when you are totally alone, cut off, and in serious trouble. Using it for anything else is just noise, and it's why those critical calls for help get completely lost.
So what's the solution? We take control of our own comms, and the best part is, it's a simple, one-time setup that will completely change your game. So let's just walk through exactly how to do it. First things first, you need to get to your comms link in the player menu. You've got 3 easy ways to do this. You can hit escape and find it there, press the home key to bring it right up, or, and this is my favorite, just hold the Windows key. Super simple.
And now for the real game changer, setting up custom hotkeys. Seriously, this is everything. Instead of fumbling through channels, you're going to assign a specific key for each one. Just head to Configure, then Controls, find the Multiplayer tab, and you can set it up right there. This is absolutely key to making your comms smooth.
Now listen up, because this is a huge pro tip. Don't just set your hotkeys to the number keys 1, 2, and 3. You know what'll happen? You'll go to switch to your rifle and you'll accidentally switch radio channels mid-firefight. It's a nightmare. Just add a modifier like left control plus a number, and you'll never have that problem again. All right, so once your radio is all set up, you've suddenly got this awesome new toolkit. Instead of that one noisy general channel, you've got a few different channels, and each one has a very specific job. It's all about using the right tool for the right job.
And this is the system. It's as easy as ABC. Alpha is for auxiliary. That's your pilots, your logistics guys, the support teams coordinating behind the scenes. Bravo is for banter. If you just want to hang out and chat, do it here. It keeps the other channels clear. And Charlie, well, C is for combat.
Okay, and this is a really important difference you need to get. Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie are global channels. When you talk on them, everyone on that channel hears you, no matter where they are on the map. But the AO channels, those are local. They're like little tactical bubbles with a 2-kilometer range around the objective, perfect for in-the-moment squad tactics.
Which brings us right to the main event, Charlie Mike. That's military speak for continue mission. We're going to focus hard on the Charlie channel because this is where good communication wins the fight. It really is that simple. The Charlie channel is for when you're serious. When your squad decides, okay, we're making a push, everyone hops on Charlie. It's your private, map-wide comms network for getting the job done. This is where you mean business. So what does that mean in practice? Well, it means only tactical callouts, enemy locations, where your squad is moving, and calling for support. And because it's a global channel, your infantry squad on the ground can talk directly to a pilot on Charlie who's way back at base and call in an airstrike. It makes everything so much faster and keeps the other channels completely clear. So you might be thinking, why bother with all this? Why learn a whole new system? Because the payoff is huge. It's not just about making the game a little quieter. It's about making it way more effective and honestly a lot more fun for you and for your whole team. Look, it really just boils down to these 3 things. First, your comms become crystal clear. You'll actually hear that critical call out about a tank. Second, you can finally have real teamwork, moving like a coordinated unit. And what happens when those 2 things come together? You win. A lot more. It's a direct line from clean comms to mission success. So next time you're in the game, just take those 5 minutes. Set up your radio, get your squad on the same page, and switch over to Charlie when things get real. Because once your communication is clean and disciplined, the only question left to ask is the one right there on your screen. What's your next objective?